Okay, so here's how to troubleshoot the vacuum issue that I think your customer have. Um, so it's either the gasket around the cover or the internal piping into his machine. So I'm here in the assembly line and I'm currently on not having any bigger model, so I'm gonna demonstrate on a smaller model here. Okay, so to know if it's the gasket or the internal piping, first thing would be to start the machine, put it in cooling mode. So start a cycle. As soon as it is started, press back the red button and it's gonna show a countdown showing that it's in the cool down mode. Then the vacuum will function, so you can feel air in there. I'm gonna take, let's say, a rubber pad like this. Can you hold that? Yep. So by holding the rubber sheets here, I'm gonna create, they're gonna stick there because the vacuum is gonna glue them there, and I can monitor the gauge. Well, on the bigger model, the gauge would be right next to the display here, and on that gauge you can see the value of the vacuum. So if you can reach 20-25 of vacuum when the rubber pads are on, it means that it's a problem with the gasket. If you cannot reach 20 with those pads on, it means that it's a leak with the internal piping. So first thing I will do, check my vacuum, block that to troubleshoot if it's the gasket or the piping. It will most likely be the gasket. So if the customer sees that the vacuum value is higher than 20 with the rubber pads, and without them during a typical cycle it's 15, it means that he probably has to change his gasket.